Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is my absolute pleasure and privilege to be able to speak to you this morning, to be able to share my personal experience and a powerful knowledge of doing business on the internet successfully with you. Now, may I ask, how many of you already have a website? Raise your hand, please. How many of you? Quite a few of you. Congratulations and thank you. How many of you haven't got a website yet? Please raise your hand as well. Thank you very much, more of you. Now, regardless whether you raise your right hand or your left hand, all of you, every single one of you is in the right room at the right time. Because the information I'm going to share with you this morning is going to help you to take your business to the next level if you already have a website. Or it will help you to set up your online business in the absolute right direction without confusion whatsoever. But before I get started, I have to confess that I am not one of those professionally trained public speakers at all. In fact, I didn't have to speak until a few years ago. In fact, this very hotel was the very first time I went onto stage. That was on the 9th of February 2004, in this very hotel. And the only reason my business partners pushed me onto the stage was that I was making too much money on the internet. So I won't do a lot of funny things to try to entertain you. However, I do know internet business inside out. So I still want you to pay full attention. I still want you to participate as much possible as you can. So I have a few rules I like to ask you to follow me with. Rule number one, if you see anything that is displayed on the big screen, I understand taking notes is important, but I like to ask you to focusing on what I have to share with you. So everything that is displayed on the big screen, you don't have to write down, because I'm going to offer you a website address where you can download a copy of this PowerPoint. So that if you come across anything, you don't write down, you just pay attention to what I have to share with you. Is that good? That's rule number one. Rule number two, although I'm not a good entertainer, but if you come across anything that is still funny, I still want you to laugh. Yeah? Okay, thank you. Rule number three, if you hear anything that is helpful, that can help you to strengthen your online business or can help you to set up your online business, I want you to clap. Because the more you clap, the more I'm going to share with you. Is that cool? Okay, thank you very much. Let's get into it. Yes, thank you. What are we going to discover today? First of all, we're going to talk about the principle of successful online business. You see, I don't like to make things more complicated than it absolutely has to be just for the sake of impressing you. I like to make it as simple as possible so that you can understand. Today I'm going to share this very principle of successful online business. The good news is it's no more complicated than 1, 2, 3. I understand this weekend is going to be overwhelming. It's going to be a lot of information shared from the stage. If you can take nothing but this principle home this weekend, then your time, your money, your effort is going to be worthwhile spent. This can guarantee your success on the internet. Would you like to learn that? And on top of that, of course, as Armin said, traffic. Traffic is the most critical component of your online business. Millions of ways of generating traffic to your website, meaning sending people to visit your website, right? Today, I'm going to share with you three most powerful ways of generating traffic to your website so that you can have thousands upon thousands, even millions upon millions of people visit your website. This technique can help you to speed up your online business by about 10 times. Would you like to learn that as well? And of course, throughout my presentation, I'm going to come across a lot of tools and resources that will help you to put everything together in the right place. The good news is, again, you don't have to write down. There'll be a lot of website addresses, everything displayed on the big screen, because you're going to download a copy of this very PowerPoint. So to start with, I'd like to show you some of my work. Back in 2000, that was a little more than 8 years ago, 8.5 years ago, actually, I put a little booklet together called Working with ClickBank. ClickBank is one of the companies that provide you a solution so that every one of us can accept credit card payment online without having to have a merchant account. And back then we had 110,000 affiliates worldwide. Obviously, ClickBank wanted to grow their business. So I was one of them. They encouraged each one of us to go out and promote ClickBank businesses. And instead of sending newsletter to my customer database, putting banners on my website and so on, I put a little booklet together called Working with a ClickBank. Then I was selling it for $9.97. Really, it's about $10 each copy. But on top of that, I allowed every one of my customers who bought that book to sell to the others. You know what? Inside of that book, the first thing I ask the reader to do is to click here to sign up an account with a ClickBank, and each of those links or has my affiliate ID. Are you with me? So I was using this as a marketing tool. Now let's take a look at it today. Google Live. Do a live search on Google. And as you can see today, you still have 12,800 websites selling this booklet I released in 2000. What about Yahoo? You have 30,800 websites still selling this booklet today. Now these numbers of websites are only a very small percentage of people who had access to this working with ClickBank booklet, because many of them, they decide to use by themselves, they without selling it, and many of them are still selling it, but not indexed by Google and Yahoo. You see, every single copy of those booklets out there, they're like my salesmen, like my affiliates, because every single copy has my affiliate link inside of it. So as the result, I became the winner of ClickBank reseller contest. And they had a ClickBank reseller contest, and this is the very result of viral marketing, which is one of the techniques, which is the most powerful traffic generating technique I'm going to share with you today. Another example, also back in 2000, I put this very first ebook package in the internet marketing industry called Free to Sell. Back then, every single noticeable marketer, internet marketer, had access to this ebook package, including many speakers that you'll be hearing from this weekend. And again, let's do a live search today. I sold that package for $49.97, about $50 US. And I allowed other people also to sell that package to the others. Google today, you have 12,500 websites still selling this ebook package today. Yahoo, you have 34,200 websites still selling this ebook package today. So just me, did you mean free to sell? No, I did a search as free to sell, all stuck together as one word, because I invented that word, simply meaning that every single one of customers, all my customers of my customers had access to this ebook package, is allowed to sell this package to the others and keep all the money. Because inside of this ebook package, I was teaching people how to market digital products on the internet. And the ClickBank loved it, because that was what ClickBank specialized in. Still today, they only help people to accept credit card payments if they sell digital products. And they loved it, so they distributed, they promoted my package to many, many others. Then on top of that, of course, every one of those customers had a copy of this ebook package sold on and on and on. That's why you see those many tens of thousands of websites still selling this very ebook package I released in 2000. Today, that's 8.5 years later. Now, inside of that ebook package, of course, back then, you see, we were learning the hard way. We didn't have any seminars like this. We didn't have any program that we could go follow through. We had to learn the hard way, made a lot of mistakes, spent thousands upon thousands of money. And inside of this package, I was recommending a lot of quality, reliable services and products inside of that package, of course, including ClickBank, PayPal, and so on. And one of the services I was promoting called Host for Profit. Host for Profit, again, it's a website hosting service. Back then, every single noticeable internet marketer was promoting Host for Profit, because they charge customers $25 a month to host their website, and they pay the resellers as us $10 for every month for the life of those accounts, for every account. And inside of that ebook package, of course, that was one of the many services that I was promoting throughout this ebook package. And Host for Profit was one of them. And guess what? Again, I became the #1 reseller of Host for Profit. I used to refer more than 500 accounts to Host for Profit. As a result, I was receiving more than $5,000 a month affiliate check from only one project, only one link that I was promoting. Because you see, every single copy out there, they're all doing me a promotion job, right? And guess what? Later, I had my very own website hosting company. I did not wish to promote anyone else's services. If you have your own, you like to promote your own service so that you can keep all the money, am I right? Rather than promoting someone else's service as an affiliate, only get paid with commission. But even today, I did not want to promote Host for Profit anymore because of the wide distribution of my free-to-sell package. Even today, I still receive more than $1,000 a month from them. I have no idea where these people came from. Speaking about money-making opportunities, speaking about residual income, speaking about passive income, let me ask you, ladies and gentlemen, how much more passive can it get? So you have an incoming stream, money that coming your way, and you wish it to stop, it will never stop. How much more passive can it get, right? This is another excellent example of viral marketing. Later, of course, I had this very first membership website set up called eBook Wholesaler, and we develop, we publish, we sell more ebooks than anywhere else on the planet in the internet marketing industry, because that was the very first membership website in the internet marketing industry. I don't know why membership websites tend to become very popular these days. I was doing that since early 2001, and from May of 2001, every single month, we publish 2 digital products, every single month, like Heartbeat, for more than 7.5 years now. Never missed a single month. And I don't know why it took them 7.5 years to figure out, membership website, because, membership website is a beautiful business model, as Armin said, that every single month, customer will pay you a membership fee before it even starts. And later, I set up this website hosting company in Australia called Hosting Bay. Again, I looked at myself, look at the rest of the internet marketers, because everything that you do in your business, you need to take a look at yourself to find this, to identify the strength and the weakness. You like to go for where your strengths are, right? So I looked at the rest of the internet marketers back then. I thought to myself, look, Tom, you have a strong computer background. You are very technical, very pay attention to details. You work hard. So I had some technical strength. So I set up this membership website model. Again, but it's website hosting service. Isn't that another excellent example of membership? Because people are going to pay you. Now, today it is one of the fastest growing website hosting company in Australia. We have more than 20,000 clients, and each one of them paying us anywhere between $40 to a few $1,000s a year. We have monthly plan, also we have yearly plan. On average, each one of them paying us $200 on average every single month. Now you do your math, $200 times 20,000 customers, that's $4 million before every single year starts, and it can only grow. Isn't that a wonderful concept of membership website? What do we give to them? We don't give them anything. I just give them a tiny part of a big server on a hard drive. Basically, that's what it is, nothing else. And all the small, mid-sized businesses, they all realize today they have to have a website so that they can have a domain name or email address rather than using Hotmail, Yahoo Mail, Gmail. They can have their own email address, own domain name printed on their business card. They pay you, $40 a month or $400 a year. It's nothing, right? But it becomes a necessity for all the businesses. Then, again, I looked at myself in 2005. Honestly, for people like myself and Armin, being a multimillionaire is no longer fun, right? We wanted to see if we can take ourselves into another level. So I look at it, the marketplace, the global economic climate, if you like, and I noticed that India has become the most popular outsourcing destination in the world. And I believe China has what it takes to become a healthy competitor. So I set up this software company in China. We take care of software development, any web-based or desktop application. We also provide professional translation services between two-way, English and Chinese. Now we have more than 100 employees working there. The company is growing every single day as we speak. Because I like to give myself another 18 years, see if I can turn myself from a multimillionaire into a billionaire. Even if I have to fail, 18 years later, I couldn't make a billion, only $500 million. I believe I would be still a very happy man. And since 2004, as I said, this is where we had our very first World Internet Summit. That is the leading internet business seminars in the world today. Armin speaks at most of our World Internet Summit. I speak at his big seminar. We've been to 16 different countries and the regions. The reason I put regions there because that's including Hong Kong. 33 events. We teach people how to become successful on the internet in more places, in more countries than anywhere else. Obviously, I did it. Many of my friends, my students are doing it every single day. So can you, ladies and gentlemen, every single one of you today, in this room, look at me. This little Chinese guy came to Australia. With that, I had less than nothing to start with. And I still speak broken English today, can make it a big time on the internet. Every single one of you, you have no excuse whatsoever. You can do the exact same thing, if not any better. Thank you. Now let's get into it. The only thing you need from where you are to where you want to be is the knowledge, and that's what you are here for this weekend. Now let's talk about the principle of successful online business. You can take a look at any successful online business out there. They're all coming down to those three things, no more, no less. Excuse me. I used to refer to it as a simple system. Really, it's an understatement. It is simple, but it is so powerful that can guarantee your success on the internet. You need, first of all, you need product. All services. Product can be in many different shapes and forms, but you have to have something that you can sell to the other people before you can have a business. Isn't that simple enough? You have to have something that other people are willing to pay money for before you can have a business. The second thing you need is a website. Website is where your services or your product is going to meet the market. It's where your online business is going to live. Website is what allows you to make money while you sleep. Website is simply a place for you. It's like your storefront. It's like your salesman. Simply explain the benefit of your product. And on top of that, that's the last thing you need, is traffic. Traffic meaning people coming to visit your website. Think about it. If you had a product or services that is in demand, people are looking for, people are willing to pay money for, then you have a website, have a sales letter written, explain the benefit of that product or services. Then on top of that, you bring constant flow of qualified prospects. Your online business has to be successful. I don't know how much you have been learning in the past until now about internet marketing or whatever you are going to learn in the future. Let me tell you this, anything you are going to learn or you have been learning, they're all going to help you to fulfill one of those areas, no more no less. For those who raised your hand right in the beginning, you say you already have kind of like a website, and if you are not making enough money, as much money as you like to make, take a look at one of those three things. One of them is wrong, or one of them is not working as efficiently as supposed to. What about the product? Is your product in demand? Can you develop better product? Can you develop more products? Can your product be more competitive? What about your website? Is it doing a good job as a salesman? How many people can you convert from 100 visitors into actual buyers? Whether it's 1 or 2 or 3 or not even 1. Can you improve the performance of your website? What about the traffic? Instead of 200 people come to visit your website every month, can you increase it to 2,000? 2,000 people a week, 2,000 visitors a day. You see, I don't like to make things, again, more than complicated than it has to be. That's the principle of any successful online business. Regardless what you do, how much further you are going to explore on the internet, whether you are going to make your first sale or going to make multi-millions of dollars, you need to take a look at the principle, revisit the principle again and again, try to improve one of those areas. Let's take a look at a product. First of all, you can join other people's affiliate program. This way you can start immediately, but now you have very little control because what you do is you simply send visitors to the owner of the website after you join the affiliate program. But you can start immediately. You have little control because they are going to process in the payment, they are going to deliver the product, they are going to fulfill customer service and so on. And it can get better. You can buy resale license. There are resale licenses available. And this you can also start immediately. You have better control in this case because often if you buy the resale license, you'll be provided access to the product so that you can evaluate the quality and the nature of the product. Then also you'll be provided in most of the cases with a website or sales material that is ready for you to market the product. Then you'll keep all the money for selling those products. Do we have any idea as how much would a small piece of software or ebook would be sold for on the internet? Just year out, how much do you think normally, average price? About $20, yeah? Is that fair to say anywhere between $10 to $100, depending on the nature of the ebook and so on, right? Now, do you know how much would it cost you to buy a resale license to those quality information products so that you can sell as many copies as you like and keep all the money? How much do you think? Any ideas? Could it be a few hundred to a few $1,000s, right? And the good news, the problem here is it can be quite expensive, but the good news is I'm going to show you where you can get the license to those quality information products for less than $20 each. How many of you would be interested in knowing that? That's good. Thank you. Of course, the best product is going to be your very own product. You see, as I said, you can join other people's affiliate program, you can buy resale license, you can get other people to give you the license so that you can sell those products and keep all the money. But the best product is going to be your very own because your own product is what you need to become totally unique. It's all right to make a few $100,000 by selling other people's products. But if you really like to set up your online business so that it is so strong that it can be make you money for many, many years to come, you need to have your very own product. Let's take a look at how you can set up your very own product. Develop your own product. Ask yourself an important question. What can I sell on the internet? Ask yourself what you are currently doing. Do you have a job or do you have a business? You see, internet is designed for information exchange and information exchange only. You can send one thing, one digital thing, one piece of information from one place to another, provided both of the parties have internet connection. But you cannot email a lipstick or pizza over the internet, can you? However, internet can still become a very powerful promotional tool for whatever you're selling. Whatever you are selling, all you have to do is to put one more step towards the very end, to go to the post office or call a courier company so that a physical product can be delivered to your customers. But it can get better. Ask yourself, if you can develop some digital product, develop some information product. I'll give you an example. If you are a real estate agent, it is very difficult consumers are not ready for those kind of transactions yet. You have a website, you show how beautiful that house is, tell them all the details of the house, and ask them to click a button, pay a few $100,000 or even more than $1 million, right? Consumers are not ready for that. They'll do all the research, but in the end, they still have to physically come and do open for inspection and so on before they commit to a sale. But what about being a real estate? You see, your knowledge has value. What about you write an ebook? Just call it, say, 107 Dirty Secrets Real Estate Agents Hate You to Know. You can have a subtitle, read this ebook before you lose thousands of dollars next time you buy or sell your property. Because ordinary people, you see, they don't sell or buy properties every single month. They only do it a few times in their lifetime. Your knowledge, being a real estate agent, has value to them. They have no idea what they have to look out for. They have no idea the commission normally would be when they sell or they buy properties. And being a real estate agent, your knowledge has tremendous amount of value. If you write that ebook and you can sell for $27 a copy, and you are selling tens of thousands of those copies, you might want to give up your real estate business altogether because you make a lot of money, right? But having said that, your ebook can become a very powerful promotional tool at the same time. Of course, in the front of the book or towards the end or even throughout the book, you can constantly refer the reader to your real estate services, right? And so next time, if this guy decides to buy or sell any property and he's too busy or he just, for any reason, like to have a real estate agent to handle these transactions, most likely they'll pick up the phone or write you an email. So not only this can be a very good cash earner, but also can be a very powerful promotional tool for whatever your existing business is. But you see, internet also has given us an opportunity to make a switch. Ask yourself, if you have any hobby, do you have any unique talent, any expertise, any knowledge that is worthwhile of sharing? Excuse me, I wholeheartedly believe every single one of us on this planet, we all have something that is so valuable. You see, before we had the internet, it is impossible for ordinary people to share their ideas with the rest of the world. Take too much money to write books, take too much money to put advertising in front of the mass. But with internet, not only it is possible, but also it is very profitable if you know how to do it. You can have the best idea in the world, but if you only share with your husband, your wife, your kids, your friends, sadly, it doesn't worth a lot of money at all commercially. But you can have a little idea. But if you can use the power of the internet and share it with thousands of people, tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people, or even millions of people around the world, that can be a little idea. But you know what? Every single additional person you are going to share that idea with is going to benefit that person. Therefore, you are going to create another additional chunk of value. You see, the value of an idea has nothing to do with that idea itself, but has everything to do with how many people you share that idea with. Are you with me, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah? Internet gives you an opportunity so that you can share your knowledge with the rest of the world. This is why we are teaching. You see, people say that, Tom, you're making millions of dollars at home from internet. Why do you bother to go around and share your idea, share your knowledge with the rest of the world? One important reason, of course, there's many, many other reasons. One important reason is that we have a system that we can teach you so that you can share your unique idea using the power of internet, using our system. We might not be able to save the world, but if every single one of us, we do our very best, share our ideas with as many people as possibly we can. Aren't we making the planet a little better place? Yeah? That's where the value is. That's why I'm so passionate about it. Internet not only made it possible, but also it can be hugely profitable. Now I understand that since we were young, we all had all kinds of big dreams, but after a little while, after the experience of frustration and successful experience, we tend to forget who we are and take time for you to regain that confidence. You see, this not only is a money-making opportunity, but also it is your responsibility to share your idea. If you have something that is so valuable, it's your responsibility to share with the rest of the world. Don't take it to the heaven, right? And if you can't identify something that is so valuable inside of you yet, because it might take a little while for you to regain that confidence to realize who you really are. Look at your family members, your friends. They might have some unique talent. Sometimes someone, they have a great idea, but they don't realize how great that idea is, right? Someone's idea, to them it's not a big deal, but for other people it can be a miracle. So you can help them to market that idea. They can become the joint venture partner of yours. They can become the provider of the content, and you can become the marketer of that idea. More product ideas. If you have absolutely no idea what product you're going to develop, take a look at the marketplace. Find out what's popular today and try to figure out what is going to be popular very soon. If you have the capacity to go to where the mass of the market is about to go, then you'll be in a very good position to make a lot of money. What's hot on the TV? What about the radio, newspaper, magazines? What people are talking about over corporate functions, family gatherings, in particular, what people are searching for online. What people are searching for online. You see, people are searching for all kinds of information on the internet. Do we have anyone that is under 18 here? Or we have one? Can you block your ears for just a couple of minutes, please? I'm serious, yeah? There are two words are most frequently searched keywords on the planet. One starts with S, the other one starts with F, yeah? The one starts with F, it's not what you think, it's F-R-E-E. People are looking for all kinds of free information on the internet. Yeah, the word starts with S. Yes, that's what you think. Now, if you put an F word in the front and an S word behind, are you still with me? S word, yeah? Behind. That it becomes one of the most frequently searched key phrases on the internet. But now people type in those key phrases not in the market to buy anything from you, right? You understand that, yeah? But if you take that S word and put another word called a position, S position, are you still with me? Now, people type in that key phrase. They are looking for some information that is educational, so that they can, that is informative, so that it can improve their lifestyle. So this could be your niche market. We had, my point is, we had 300 billion searches in 2007 across the internet. People are looking for all kinds of information on the internet. You don't need the majority of them. All you need is a tiny slice of this huge pie. $200 billion of goods and services were sold across the internet. $200 billion. It's easy to say $200 billion, but do you really realize how big that amount of money is? Let's do an exercise. What is 1% of $2 billion? How much is it? 200 billion. $2 billion, right? That's 1% of the internet sales. What about if we take another 1%? 1% of $2 billion. How much is it? $20 million. That's 1% of the 1%. Let's take one more step. Take another 1%. What is 1% of $20 million? 200,000 US dollars. Now that's 1% of the 1% of the 1%, if you're still with me. That's 1 out of million. You don't need the majority of the internet population to become successful on the internet. Do you consider 200,000 US dollars a year is okay part-time business to have? Yeah? I took 50 those shares home last year. How many shares of those you like to take home? That's the only question you need to ask yourself. Really, if you had 1 million people standing in front of you, imagine, if you had 1 million people standing in front of you, can you find one thing that you can sell to one person? Absolutely, that's your chance. That's your opportunity. That's how powerful internet is. So you ask yourself, try to do your market research, see what people are looking for online. People are searching for all kinds of weird information on the internet. You can have some idea that you think it's not suitable for you to share in the public. But internet gives you the privacy, gives you the vehicle that you can, regardless what passion you have, what expertise you have, what that topic that you're passionate about, I can guarantee you there are thousands upon thousands of other people would have the very similar interest. I'll give you another example. Last year in Singapore, we did this exercise. I'm going to come across that website very soon. There's a resource that you can type in a keyword, and it'll give you a report as how many searches were performed for the last calendar month. And we did a research. We put a keyword called dog. Millions upon millions of searches about dog. Didn't surprise us. But what surprised us was one key phrase called dog food recipe. They had more than 15,000 searches for that calendar month. I mean, I don't know about you. I was lucky enough. I always had someone cook for me. I never had to cook for myself. But I would never imagine 15,000 people went onto internet, look for some information so that they can cook a nice dinner for their dog. I mean, you can, this afternoon I believe you're going to listen listen to Sean Roach as well. He'll give you a lot more other weird examples. Really, you can sell just about anything on the internet. The only thing matter is you need to find out those people who want that information from you. That's it. So now, before you spend any money, any time to develop your product, I want you to do your market research. You need to know, before you spend any time, any money, develop any product, I want you to do your market research so you already know where you are going to stand in the marketplace. You need to know how many people are searching for those topics are related to your products, how many websites are offering free content on the internet. Not to worry about writing down anything because you are going to have a link to download this very PowerPoint. Remember that, right? So I'm going to go very, very quickly. You go to Google, you type in keywords, and look at how many websites listed on the left-hand side, how many websites listed on the right-hand side, which are the website owners participate in their pay-per-click program. Yahoo, of course, is another place to go to do your market research, and Yahoo Search Marketing. And also, there are a lot of software and facilities that you can facilitate your market research activity. Now, it's going to be time-consuming if you have to jump between the websites and Yahoo and Google and using the software and so on. And wouldn't that be wonderful if you had a piece of search tool, a software that can help you to do all your market research? For example, if you brainstorm your own ideas or have some product idea, now it's time for you to do your market research. All you have to do is to list all those keywords down, then let the software do all the hard work for you so that you can click on a button, say do research, then you can go have your dinner or go watch a movie or even go on holiday, then come back. The result will be there for you, such as how many websites are offering free content that is listed at Google, and how many websites are participating in pay-per-click programs, and how much they are paying for each keyword and so on. Wouldn't that be wonderful to have a piece of software like that? Right? And I'll be giving you the information about the access to this piece of revolutionary search market research tool towards the end of my presentation. Now, while your product is going to be developed, you can have many different shapes and forms of digital product. We say digital product because that's the beautiful thing about it. As soon as your product is developed, it won't cost you anything additional to deliver, to sell, to fulfill, as many copies as you want, without having to cost you anything at all. And of course, it can be an ebook in written format, or can be an audio recording, or can be a video recording. Internet is getting bigger and faster every day. Video is very popular these days. Or can be a software program that provides some solution, or even can be a password-protected website that you only allow other people to access when they pay you a membership fee, or can even be a paid electronic newsletter you deliver via email. Anything that can be saved on your PC can be downloaded from the internet. We call it as digital product. So you can decide, because it's your own product. You see, that's a beautiful thing about it. You decide what product you are going to develop. You decide how you want the product to be. It can be in combination of those as well, if you like. And also you can decide how much you sell it for. Then on top of that, you can have other people to sell that product for you as your affiliates. So when your website is being developed, you can have your very own website written by yourself. If it's based on your knowledge, your passion, then use this software to convert it into PDF format, because PDF format is the industry standard for ebook. Or you can use some existing materials using public domain, as Armin mentioned to you. Gutenberg.org is a very good place to have your product developed based on those public domain products. And also you can go to those article websites. All you have to do is to type in a keyword, then you'll be provided with a list of the articles that you can easily publish in your product. You see, being an information marketer, you don't have to be an author. You can be a publisher. You think that the owner of the newspaper and the magazines, they write those articles themselves? Of course not, right? All they do is to collect all those articles, then they put them together into the right place. You can do exactly the same thing. Go to find those articles. The author of those articles, they already give you the permission to publish those articles. All you have to do is to combine them all together. If you can be bothered, you write some review and all that. Otherwise, you just cut and paste, put a whole bunch of those articles that is related to whatever topic you are going to develop a product upon. Then it can become your very own product. Of course, you can hire someone to do it for you. Excellent example, Elance. All you have to do, if you identify try a product, a marketplace that you have absolutely no idea about, you have no knowledge about it, you can post at the project at Eland. Say, I want someone to write about something about dog food recipe. Okay, find all the dog food recipe for me because I want to sell it. And someone will come and bid on your project. Whatever that is, there are thousands upon thousands of people. They are passionate simply to write. They love to write. So you give them a topic, you can give them some bullet points if you like, ask them to make sure they cover those points, and they do all the research work. And the first guy say, I do it for $1,000. It's like a reverse auction. The second bidder saying, I do it for $700. And the third guy say, I do it for $500. Now to give you an opportunity to have the best value for your money. Of course, not recommended to necessarily to go for the cheapest one, right? And each one of those will have their track record provided by Eland that you can identify whether they have experience or if they have customer, positive feedback for the work that they've been doing in the past. So you can identify someone that you feel most comfortable of being your ghostwriter, as Armin said. Not only those marketers, but also those best sellers, including those best sellers from most famous political figures. They're not written by themselves. They had ghostwriters. Now you can have ghostwriters as well, and they can write or develop software for you. And once a product is developed, it's 100% yours. You own the copyright. You can do absolutely anything about it. Here are some websites. Some of them are ghostwriting service, and some of them are software development. I'm not going to read each one of those because you are going to download a copy of this PowerPoint. So the next thing you need is a website. Again, you can have your website designed as colorful as you want, as interactive as you want, as complicated as you want, but I don't recommend that because you see, look at one of the most successful websites on the internet, Google, right? What do they have? Basically, it's only a search box and a few text links. That's all it is. Why do you have to make your website so complicated, right? So today I'm going to give you three absolute necessary things that you have to have a functioning website. You can add the rest later if you really like. First of all, you need a domain name and a website hosting service. Google.com is a domain name. Yahoo.com is a domain name. Domain name is what people put in the address bar of their browser to find your website. It's like your real estate on the internet. And the GoDaddy is the biggest domain registration service in the world. And they used to be the cheapest as well until I have this, iKeys.net, because we have hundreds of thousands of customers registering domain names every year. So we had the financial strength and buying power to strike a good deal with the supplier. So every time if you register a domain name with iKeys.net, it's cheaper than GoDaddy, save you a couple of dollars every single time. We don't really make any money off this, but we simply pass the saving on to our customers. Then you have to have a website hosting service because website hosting service will allow you to have your website that is available for anyone in the world to visit your website. You don't have to, you can shut down your PC, you can close your laptop, you can go on vacation, you can go to sleep, do whatever you want, but your website will be hosted on one of those big computers. We call them servers. Now, as far as website hosting goes, I recommend my very own company, of course, Hosting Bay, because I work with hundreds of thousands of customers, and no shame about it. I made it as good as it can be. Now, the second thing you need for your website is really a sales copy. That's where you explain the benefit of your product. That's the content of your website. You can use software such as Armin's copywriting software, or Brett McFall's burpeesbybrett.com, or you can have some ghostwriting services. People can write a sales copy for you. You don't have to do anything. You see, so far you haven't done anything yet, really, yeah? Today, this world is about outsourcing. Everything about the internet business can be outsourced. All you need is to have the right knowledge, knowing where all the pieces should go. Then you have all the pieces made, and you bring them all back, and you can have a complete picture. The very last thing you need, people think e-business, e-commerce is going to be complicated. No, because e-business is simply electronic way of doing business. All you have is to have a digital product that you can sell on the internet. Then you have a website and send people to that website. They read your sales copy, and towards the very end, you have a buy now button, so people can click on that button and they can put credit card information in there, and the money will go to your account. Then the next page will say, thank you very much, your payment has been processed. Please click here to download your product. As simple as that. You don't have to lift your finger. You don't even have to know about it. So to be able to accept payment online is the very last thing you really need to have a functioning website. PayPal.com is highly recommended. ClickBank.com, of course, is another great service. On top of that, there's tocheckout.com is also very popular for selling digital products. You see here, I recommend multiple resources that after you go home, you can visit those links and you choose, which, whatever that is best suitable for your personal needs. Now that's about a website. The very last thing you need is traffic. Let me tell you this, traffic. Traffic is the bloodstream of your online business. I don't care how beautiful your product is, how powerful your website is. If you have no one ever to visit that website, then you will still not have a successful online business, period. As simple as that. Millions of different ways of generating traffic to your website. Today I'm going to cover three most powerful ways of generating traffic to your website. You can learn how to generate article traffic, blog traffic, social networking traffic, and so on. But they all can be added on later when you grow your online business. Here are three most essential, most powerful ways of generating traffic to your website. Let's take a look at the very first thing, search engine. Because search engine is where most of the internet users start their online activity, am I right? They normally switch on their PC, they get online, they launch their Internet Explorer or whatever that is, they go to their favorite search engine. Or they go to one of those bookmarks. In fact, they are the result of their previous searches, right? But unfortunately, search engines are not designed for you. They are not interested in promoting your website. Why Google became successful? For one reason only. Because they provided accurate search results. That's why internet users like to go back to Google to do more search, am I right? So their job is not to promote your product, to promote your website. Their job is to provide accurate search result. So to be able to list high at Google or Yahoo, those major search engines, you have to satisfy search engines' needs. You can hear all the techniques, all the tricks that you might be able to steal some traffic from Google, but you see that's not what they like to do. To see. If they realize you are somehow trying to spam them, try to steal traffic from them, they can ban your domain name for life. So to be able to successfully have your website, we call it search engine optimization, optimized, so that it can be organically listed high, ranked high at Google is what? You have to what? You have to provide the most accurate, most relevant, most updated information towards that keywords. That's the only way to win search engine ranking high in long term, am I right? That's the only way, because you have to satisfy what search engines needs, then they list you high. Now I'm going to give you an example. Let's go to Google. You see, search engine optimization is quite complicated. If you are only starting your online business, I do not recommend that you do that in the beginning by yourself. It's going to be very complicated. And if you are going to hire someone to do it for you, you need to ask them a simple question. You say, okay, what is your domain name? What is the keyword that you rank high at Google? You see, everything that I teach is very logical. If this guy cannot even optimize his own website, how could he optimize yours, right? So you have to ask him, so what kind of result you have achieved to your own website? Okay, here's a case study. I'm using Google Australia. I type in this cheapest business hosting as a key phrase, and all these three on the top and all those links on the right-hand side, they are sponsor links. And can you see this very first one? Web hosting, the cheapest business web hosting in Australia. Now that's Hosting Bay. That's my website, number one. And you tell me, you say, who is going to type in cheapest business hosting? It's a very long, lousy key phrase. People do. You know why? Otherwise, these people wouldn't be buying that key phrase, right? But now let's make it harder. Delete cheapest, even delete business. Now we have one keyword that's called hosting. Now hosting is one of the most expensive keywords on the planet, because people competing over this keyword called hosting are what? Website hosting companies. You think they know a little bit more about websiting and the keywords and search engine optimization than the rest of the business owners? Obviously they do, right? So this is a very, very competitive. If you have to buy pay-per-click program, it can cost you up to $50 every click. Okay, let's do a search on hosting. That's Google. And now you have over 3 million websites listed under the keyword called hosting. And many people, of course, are buying pay-per-click program through their AdWords program. And can you see web hostingbay.com.au listed again, number one. Can you see that? So you don't think that's impressive? You forgot what you promised me in the beginning of my presentation? Okay, thank you. Thanks very much. Okay, let's take a look at the entire web hosting. Now you have 455 million websites listed. And Hosting Bay, still number one. Can you see that? Can you imagine what this can do to the bottom line of your online business? If you had your website that is competing with like few hundred millions websites and your website is listed number one at Google. This will give you highly qualified traffic. For free, you don't have to pay anything. And trust me, people go to Google, do a search. They click on the organic listing more than on those sponsor links because they know these websites are deserve to be there, ranked number one, number two. They have reason why Google lists them high. They deserve to be there. Now, how many of you like to know how I did that? Would you like to know? Would you like to know the truth? You really want to know the truth? Can you handle the truth? Okay, the truth is that I don't know how to do it. But there's another truth. Behind this truth is that I know the guys who can do it. You see, I didn't do it myself. I simply ask other people who are the expert of the expert, who are the real professionals in this field. They taught my team how to put everything together so that we can provide most accurate, most relevant, most updated information about hosting. We'll come to that a little later. Of course, you can participate in pay-per-click search engines. Google AdWords is the biggest pay-per-click program in the world. The second largest is Yahoo Search Marketing. And the third largest one, people hardly mention, it's called findwhat.com. They changed their name recently to miva.com. And in fact, there are thousands upon thousands of other smaller pay-per-click search engines. And most of them are industry-related or niche market-related. And if you go to pay-per-click-analyst.com, they review all the pay-per-click search engines. They'll tell you this is highly recommended, this is not recommended, and this is recommended. If you're running a tight budget, but you have a lot of time, I recommend that you go through a list of those pay-per-click search engines that they recommend from pay-per-click-analyst.com. Because they are much smaller search engines. They like to compete with Google and Yahoo. So they keen to have your business. They offer you $20, $50 credit as soon as you open, account with them. So if you had a time to go through a list of those recommended pay-per-click search engines, you can accumulatively have about $10,000 of free advertising money. Is that useful? So this you can have traffic instantly. With Google AdWords, visitors can arrive your website within a matter of like 15 minutes. And often, you need to find those golden keywords to be able to remain competitive. If you have to buy keywords like the F word, the S word, or hosting, it's going to cost you a lot of money. But if you are going to buy a key phrase like this example, I did it on purpose, cheapest business purpose, then it'll be a lot cheaper. Of course, you have to find those golden keywords that has decent search volume as well, and not as expensive. So that's the key, to find those golden keywords. But if you did your market research properly in the beginning, you shouldn't really face too much competition to start with, right? If you had done your market research before even you developed your product. So that's about search engine. The number 2 powerful way of generating traffic to your website is joint venture. Joint venture is the fastest way to generate traffic to your website. And you can start also immediately. And it can be free because you don't have to pay your joint venture partner anything unless they make money for you. Say, for example, if you are going to write a dog food recipe book, wouldn't that make a big sense for you to approach this? You go to Google, type in dog, see who listed number 1, number 2. Obviously, they're going to receive a lot of traffic. They're very popular websites. And you become their customer. You write them an email, say, look, I love your website, I love your product, but guess what? Based on my market research, a good percentage of dog owners, they are interested in dog food recipe information. What about if you let your customer know, I have a brand new product, and for every single sale that you make for me, I give you commission. And the industry standard commission is 50%. But in the beginning, I recommend that you give them even more. Give them 60%, give them 70%, give them 80%. So that, because every single additional sales this guy is going to bring for you is going to be your additional profit. Are you with me? You don't have to produce those information products, no matter how many copies you are going to sell. So in the beginning, you can give them a really, really good commission. Say, for example, now, if you come to me, you say, Tom, I have a good product. Can you promote to to your website, you say you give me 90% because we receive all those joint venture proposals every day, all the time. We can't even bother to read what they are. But if you come to me and you say, you pay me 90% of commission, I might consider do it for you, right? Now then, overnight I perhaps made more money than you made because that's how you encourage me to do a joint venture with you. Then you go to Armin and you say, hey, look, yesterday I did a joint venture with Tom Hua and he made a $25,000 overnight. Do you want to do it with me as well? Now you can offer him only 80% because you have a case study that can prove your product is working. Am I right? Then the next day you go to Jamie, you say, I'll give you 50%. He might do it for you as well. You see, in the beginning, you have to step your ladder up. If you have been on the internet for any period of time, we all recall those phenomena. Like, what's his name? Mark Joyner had his farewell package, and he sold, I believe, $2 million in about 2 weeks. Then later we had John Reed's Traffic Secrets. He sold about $1 million, I believe, in a week. Then we had Mark Filsan's Butterfly Marketing, then good friend of mine, he used to be my student as well, Iwan Cha from Singapore. He sold 1.497 US dollars inside of 36 hours. All those phenomena, right? They're all different nature in products, different type of products, but they have one thing in common, that is they had powerful joint venture partners. Are you with me? They had powerful joint venture partners. Of course, they can sell a shitload of those products if they had, this many powerful marketers promote that product for them. So this is the fastest way to generate traffic to your website. You have to ask yourself, who's got your potential customers, and also have a large list. You can't go to your direct competitor, as the example that I've given to you. If you have a dog food recipe book, you go to those big dog training websites, surely this guy, most likely, he's going to help you to promote that if you pay him a good commission. Now the third way, this is the most powerful way, long-term generating traffic to your website. And it will give you non-stop quality traffic for many years to come. You can even get paid while you're doing it. It's called a viral marketing. You see, internet has this viral nature, powerful viral nature. Regardless what you're going to sell on the internet, if you don't practice viral marketing, then you are not even scratching the surface of the power of the internet. All the big-time internet marketers, they all knowingly or unknowingly practice somehow viral marketing. So let's cover this. You need 3 key elements to complete your viral marketing system. First of all, you need to create an information product with value, then you distribute it to as many people as possible. Then on top of that, you allow other people also to distribute it to more other people. You can choose to sell it, to give it away as a free product, then you allow other people also to give it away. Or you can sell it at a low price, and you allow others also to sell to the others. The key question here is, how do you make everyone want to rush out and give away your product or to sell your product? That's the key. Like the examples you've seen in the beginning of my presentation. Still today, 8 years later, still today people are selling my viral product that is. How do you make everyone wants to rush out and sell those products to the others? Because you provide a value in the product. You have to provide some solution, time or money saving solutions, like the working with ClickBank book. Big deal, it's only a very simple instruction as how they can set up an account with ClickBank, but save people some frustrations. They don't have to spend hours or even days. All they have to do is to follow the simple instructions with a screen capture, simple explanation in plain English. That provides some time-saving solution. You can't give away rubbish, but you have to give away you have to sell something or give away something that has value. And also you provide the resale rights so that your resellers can sell the products and keep all the money. And you can even give them more incentive of selling or giving away your products so that you can share your back-end profit. I describe it for you a little bit more. Say, for example, if you're going to sell 2,000 dog food recipe from your website, that's your main profit-making product. Now I want you to practice viral marketing. How do you do it? Is you take, let's say 100 recipes out of your 2,000, yeah? You make a much smaller version, say best 100 dog recipe. Then you sell it dirt cheap from your website. You say you sell it for $5. Then you have a sales letter. You say, today, if you buy my book of the best 100 dog food recipe, then your dog is going to benefit from the dinner you're going to cook for him or her, yeah? But on top of that, you give them the resale rights. You say, not only you can benefit it personally, but also you can sell that book to the others. I don't care how many copies of those books you sell. You can keep all the money because inside of that book, you know what you did? Of course, you're going to have your name, your company name, your website address, and everything inside of that book. Because all those dog owners, after they read your 100 best dog food recipe information, their dog is going to be more hungry, want more nice dinners, right? So they will click on that link, come back to our website to check out what else you have to offer. Of course, you don't have to sell only one back-end product. You can offer, a big list of related products. That's how you practice your viral marketing. And now you realize that you no longer have to sell it for $5 because not only you're selling the book, but also you're selling the resale rights of that book. You can perfectly sell it for $20. You say, today you might buy my book for $20. Not only you can keep it, but also you can sell it. One sale is all it takes to have your investment back. The rest of it is going to be your profit. So this guy is going to be encouraged to go out and sell. And on top of that, this is how you put even more viral power inside of it. You offer them a brandable affiliate link. What is a brandable affiliate link? Because inside of your book, obviously, you're going to send customers back to your website. That's clear, right? And inside of that book, within that link, you can offer an affiliate program so that your resellers can participate in your affiliate program by brand that affiliate link. In other words, it's whoever buy that viral product from your website, you tell them, say, look, we are going to sell the product, but before you sell it, click this link so that you can join my affiliate program, then you can brand a personalized copy of yours. So every single copy you're going to sell from your point on is going to carry your affiliate ID. Anyone click on that link of that copy you sell to the others is going to be tracked as a referral so that they come to my website, I make sales, and I pay you commission. Not only they keep all the money, but also they're looking forward to the commission. So this way, encourage them even more to go out and sell your copies. And also you can offer master resale rights, or can be even 2-level of brandable affiliate links. If you wanted to give them a two-tier affiliate program, but giving them the master resale license, you're giving them a more value. Again, you see, you take it to the next level. People come to your website, you say, you buy my best 100 dog food recipe book today. Not only you can benefit from it yourself, but also you can sell as many copies as you want and keep all the money. But guess what? Today, I also give you the master license, meaning that not only you can sell the book and keep all the money, but also you can sell the license and keep all the money. Are you with me? Now, suddenly you realize you can sell that for much higher price, perhaps $97, because not only you're giving them the resale rights, but also you give them the master resale rights. So this way, people will rush out, provided if your product provides some solution, it's a good quality, has some value. I describe it again because I understand that viral marketing is relatively complicated because I know that many people want to practice viral marketing, but hardly any one of them understand it so deeply. So here is, let me try very hard to make sure that you understand the principle of viral marketing. Here's a quality content that you put together inside of your viral product. Then, of course, you offer a brandable link. Make that link back to your website brandable. So it will have the flexibility for each one of your resellers or your resellers of resellers to be able to brand that link and participate in your affiliate program. So everyone buys from your website and everyone brands their link. Then everyone sells again to the others. Then everyone comes back to your website. Then everyone gets paid with commission if you make any sales. So every single copy, I'm talking about every single copy out there is going to become the salesman for your affiliates, whoever sold that copy, and for you at the same time. Are you with me? And here's a flow chart again. This is you. You develop a viral product with brandable affiliate link. Then you sell it from your website. You keep all the money, of course. Then you let other people also to sell those branded copy of theirs after you sold them to them. Sell them to more others. Each one of them brand their copy and sell to more others. Each one of those process is going to bring traffic to your website. No matter how many hands it went through, it doesn't matter. As long as they have a copy of that product, they're all coming back to your website. And from your website, of course, you can sell back-end products. And of course, you can build your own customer database. Can you imagine if you had a powerful, quality customer database built, then you release another viral traffic throughout that system? Phenomenal can happen to you overnight. That's how powerful viral marketing can be. By the way, I did $2 million inside of 2 hours in June this year. All as a result, thank you, all as a result of powerful internet marketing. Now, you are very, very special to me. I can't remember whether it's this room or not, but this hotel definitely was the hotel that, for me to speak in public for the very first time in February 2004. So I have a bunch of very special people to me. Now, I'd like to give you some extra tips and a secret that you can apply to your online business immediately. And I only teach the things that I practice personally, and I practice everything that I teach. First of all, I'd like you to test your price for maximum price point, maximum profitable price point. You see, with a conventional product, anything that is physical, you have a very good idea as how much you're supposed to sell it for, because you have the cost of the manufacturing, the cost of the shipping, warehousing, overheads, plus the expectation of your profit margin, for example. So you know how much you're supposed to sell it for, right? But with digital product, how do you know how much you're supposed to sell it for? You have no idea. You sell it for $20 because everyone's selling for $20, right? Everywhere else. But how do you know whether that's going to give you the maximum price, profitable income? You don't. I like you to take that guesswork out of your business. This is how you do it. You have a product developed. You keep everything identical. You set up 2 web pages. Doesn't have to be 2 sites, 2 web pages. And everything's identical. The only thing different is the price. You believe the reasonable range, price range of your product is going to be, let's say, from $10 to $100, right? But you have no idea whether you should sell it for 20 or 40 or 50 or 60 or 80. You have no idea which one will give you the maximum profit. So you start with your split testing. You sell this from those 2 web pages. Everything is identical, but the only thing different is the price. You sell from 1 web page for $10, the other one for $100. Start with 2 extremes of your reasonable price range, yeah? Then you send the same amount of visitors from the same source. Say, for 100 people come to your $10 website, you sold like 8 copies. How much does it give you? $80, right? So, because it didn't cost you anything, so that's about $80 profit. From your 100 website, because more expensive, so less people take up on your offer, you sold only 2 copies. How much does it give you? $200, right? To be able to bring the same amount of traffic from the same source is going to cost you the same amount of money. Are you with me? Whether you deliver 8 times or 2 times, it's the same. Yeah? So obviously, $100 is a more profitable selling price point. So what you do next is you move the loser, being the $10 one, closer to the winner. Say perhaps you start testing again with $15 or $20, right? So next time, once you move to another price point, say for example $40, then you suddenly realize $100 is no longer a winner. Now it's a time for you to bring down that $100 price point until it merge to the maximum price point. For those who raised your hand right in the beginning, if you already have a website, if you are not making as much money as you like to make, let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, maybe sometimes the only thing you have to do is to change the price from $17 to $97. Maybe that's the only thing you have to do is to turn an unprofitable online business into a profitable one. So you must do your price testing. If you don't, you might leave a lot of money on the table for a reason that you don't know. I have to answer your question after my presentation so that we don't hold up everywhere else. So did we like that tip? Yeah, you want more tips? Okay. I like you to offer bonuses, yeah? Because we all know that digital product doesn't really cost you anything to deliver. Once it's produced, you can deliver to 1,000 people, 10,000 of people. You don't have to cost anything to produce those. That's why we need you to offer bonuses and bonuses to have an irresistible offer. But here the point is, I like to suggest that you offer a surprise bonus. I'm going to give you some free gifts very soon where you can have plenty of bonuses that you can put up an offer with all the bonuses. But the key point here is I want you to offer a surprise bonus. Instead of giving them 8 bonuses safe on your website, you say, if you buy my product today, you're going to have bonus number 1, bonus number 2, bonus number 3, bonus number 4, and so on. And towards the very end, you say, guess what? Today, if you buy my product, I'm also going to give you a surprise bonus. Because I know there are a lot of psychological triggers that you can put to close a sale. And there is a big one called curiosity. People love to know what they don't know. You don't even tell them what that product is. And that can increase the conversion rate of your website. Try that. And I do that too. Did we like that tip too? You want some extra tips? Okay, this is not going to be on the PowerPoint even. Okay, I'm going to give it to you. Because you are really special to me. Sydney is the place that I went onto stage for the very first time again. Speaking about pay-per-click search engines, it can be very, very competitive. And to find that winning edge, profitable edge is the key. If you can spend $1, make $1 to $1.25, then you can massively duplicate that process and make a lot of money on the internet. But to be able to do that, you need to find that profitable edge. If you are spending $1 and make only 90 cents, then you're in trouble. Am I right? But here I'm going to give you something that is very unique. I hardly share in public. Do you think number 1 is always better than number 2? In fact, no. The fact is number 2 is better than number 1. Why? Let me give you an example so you understand exactly. Say, you are going to Google to find some digital camera, right? Say, if you are going, before you go on to a trip, you like to order some digital product online, you type in digital camera, Sony listed number 1, Sharp listed number 2. What do? You click on Sony being the number 1 link, very natural, right? Click on Sony's website, then you go to Sony's link, you go to Sony's website, look at what Sony has to offer. Then you look at all those digital cameras, but do you buy a digital camera on the spot there? No. What most of the consumers would do is to click on that backlink to go back to the search result of Google, right? That's very normal, very common consumer behavior. Then they click on the number 2 link being Sharp. Then you go to Sharp's website. Now, of course, it's only an example for you to understand the principle behind it, right? You go to Sharp, then you have a look what digital cameras that they have to offer. Now, if Sharp had a clear winner of a product that is what you want, because you already looked at Sony's website, then you would order a product from, more likely to order a product from Sharp's website, right? Now, if Sony had a better product, what you intend to do is to click on the back button again. Both, they are the requirements of Google AdWords. You have to allow other people to click on that back button to go back to the search result. Then you click on the back button, you go back to the search result. Again, you click on the Sony's link, because you can't remember. That link normally is very, very long. You go to Sony's website again to find the product that you wanted to order. Then you order it from there. So in this case, Sony would spend 2 clicks, right? Of course, Google, they have technology sometimes to prevent charge twice to Google's account because it's so close from the same IP address and so on. But if in this case Sony was smarter, they can simply bid little less, they can spend less than Sharp, stay on number 2, and they still made that sales. Are you with me? With only 1 click. Are you with me? So if you have some direct competitors in the marketplace try to compete over pay-per-click program with you, you manage to stay directly underneath. Now it becomes a reverse auction, right? And I hope Google is not listening. You can manage your link to be directly underneath of your direct competitor. And they'll click on the guy above you first, for sure. But they will click on yours as well in most of the cases if your product is going to be very, very similar. And then make sure as soon as people click on that link, you address every issue that the other guy might have. You say, do not order this kind of products unless they have this, which is what you have, from your product. Are you with me? So number 2 is definitely better than number 1 as far as pay-per-click search engine goes. Did you find that is useful? Okay. You forgot what you promised me. Thank you. They told me, actually, I'm not a professional trained public speaker. That's why I'm really more nervous than you think I am. And they told me that if you get nervous, you tend to get your mouth dry. And if you have your mouth dry, you want to drink some water. Now, if you clap, then you give me some opportunity to drink some water, yeah? Okay, so now this is time for me to give you some free gifts. Would you like to have some free gifts? Okay, let's get into it. Here's a website address that you need to write down. That's the only website address you need, tomhua.com/seminar. And this is where you are going to download a copy of the PowerPoint, and this is where you are going to download the rest of the bonuses I'm going to give to you. First of all, I'd like to give you a free copy of my famous Working with the ClickBank booklet. This will allow you to set up the ClickBank account following by the step-by-step instruction so that you can accept payment, credit card payment online. Not only you can use it, but also you can sell it to the others, keep all the money, or you can use it as a bonus. More bonuses, more gifts. I also like to give you this internet grocery, and sometimes we wonder what is HTML, what is PHP, what is blog, By referring to this booklet, the answer is there instantly, explained in plain English. You can benefit from it, of course, personally, but also you can sell it and keep all the money. More. I'd like to give you a free copy of my free-to-sell package. Today we call it free to sell Pro because when we first started, we had only 1 dozen products inside of the package. And then we kept upgrading. So now we have 60 products, 5 dozen products inside of this package. I do not recommend you sell the entire package to become my direct competitor. You understand? I want you to break the package down so that you have 60 different products that you can pick and mix to create your very own package offer. Plenty of products for you to use to offer as bonuses and so on. The value of this is $97. I'm selling it every single day from our website, freetosell.com. But today you can have a free copy of this ebook package. This is another free gift I like to give to you. I understand the power of viral marketing. I also understand today we had a very limited time for me to teach you about viral marketing. So I'm going to give you an exclusive report about viral marketing. Describe the experience of my online adventure, not only about viral marketing, but also the mindset behind how I took myself again and again into the leading position. And this is a very exclusive report. I never sold it. I put a price tag of $97, but one condition, this is for your personal use only. You are not allowed to sell to anyone. Agree with that? Yeah, you have to agree with that, because if you try to sell to anyone or to give it to anyone, I'm going to get you. Trust me, I can. Okay? So that's for you. Okay, so what we learned today, first of all, we talked about the principle of internet business, and on top of that, we shared some most powerful traffic techniques. And also, we came across quite a lot of resources and tools that can help you to put everything together. And I've also given you some extra tips and secrets that you can apply to your online business. And I have also given you some free gifts. So we're pretty happy so far, right? Okay, let's see how we did. Thank you. Let's recall, what is the 3 elements that you need to become successful on the internet? You need a product, website, traffic. Now, I'd like to invite each one of you, ladies and gentlemen, can you please stand up on your feet? Can you please? Yes, stand up, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Because this is so important. I want you to remember this. I want you to take this home. Now, I want you to close your eyes. Please close your eyes. I want you to imagine if you had a product or service, whatever that is, and you know that everyone is looking for on the internet. And on top of that, you have a professionally designed website, a very powerful sales slate, and you know that many people come to visit that website, will understand the benefit of the product you're offering, and many of them will become your customers. And on top of that, you bring constant flow of visitors to that website. For example, if your website is listed number 1 at Google for those keywords that is targeted to your product or services. Now, I'm going to ask you a question, and I'd like you to hear out the answer to me as loudly as you can, okay? I'm going to recap, and I'm going to ask you a question, and I need answer from you as loudly as you can. If you had a product that is highly in demand, everyone is looking for on the internet, then you have a powerful sales letter that is hosted on your website. Then you have thousands upon thousands of visitors to visit that website. Is your online business going to be successful? Yes! Thank you very much. Please be seated. Please. Thank you very much. You see, if you can have all those 3 elements in the right place and make sure that they're working efficiently, then your online business has to be successful. Now, since I'm here, what about if I give you 235 products with license, with private labels? 235 of them. Thank you. What about if I give you the absolute best website hosting account with 235 ready-made websites come with? What about if I give you the viral PDF branding system so that it will bring you massive amount of viral traffic to your website? You see, people sometimes, you heard that they told you that, I'm multimillionaire, but that's okay. I can lose everything. I can still become successful because I understand how to do it again, right? And even online marketers that they can tell you, they say their first most valuable asset of their online business is their customer database. Am I right? All this is absolutely true. They're all absolute truth. But if you look at my business, you take all my properties away. You can take my cars away, take all my caches away, take even my customer database away. But guess what? Can you possibly take that many thousands of websites down at any time? It couldn't happen. You understand what I'm saying? Viral marketing, the result of viral marketing, I have tens of thousands of websites referring to my products, my services, my name, my website address. You can't take them down. No one could take them down. This is what you can do to make your online business literally unbreakable. That's the power of viral marketing. So now let's take a look at the details of the product package. You have instant access to over 187 exclusive information products. When I say 187 exclusive information products, it's not something that you can get from the internet anywhere else. You can only get from me. And it's not something that I made them in a hurry so that I can sell to you. Took me 7.5 years to develop them. Each one of those, we did our market research. Every single one of them, they're not ghostwritten. We identify the experts in those areas. We approach them, we ask them to develop this information product with us, for us, with resale license and a private label. You can sell immediately. You keep all the money. All the products can be personalized with your name and the links so they look like yours. Each comes with professionally designed website and a sales letter. Everything is ready to go. One thing that you have to do, you have to configure that buy now button so the money can go to your account, not mine. You understand that? Yeah, everything else is done. But the good news is you can easily do that by following the instructions in that working with a ClickBank gift you just have received. I also give you 2 additional information products, exclusive information products with a resale license, each and every month for the next 2 years, so that you know you'll never run out of inventory. In total, you'll have 235 products. You see, it's good to have your very own product that you develop that you can sell to the other people, but we all learning marketing. I'm sure that being the students of 21st Century Academy, you've been learning all these marketing techniques such as upselling, downselling, cross-selling, cross-promotion, and so on, right? It is wonderful to have a constant flow, to have an everlasting inventory of quality information product, that you can practice all these marketing techniques, that you can sell to your customers again and again, anytime you want, and keep all the money rather than selling other people's products, being, an affiliate. So the package value of this easily, we already said that, it can be few hundred to few $1,000s if you had to buy those products with license individually. But let's say only $97. The value of the product package alone is over $22,000. Now let's take a look at some of the examples of the packages. Travel, cheap travel. Well, here are some examples of the titles of the ebooks you're going to have. Yeah, Christmas book, real estate book, golf secrets, magic show, auction, gardening, create a website in 5 days, simple PHP, about niche, blog business, podcasting, a lot of product that you can learn about internet marketing yourself, but also there are lots of niche products as well. Web business for beginners, internet promotion for beginners, pair management, puppet show, handy woman, we mean woman doing work around the handy work around the house, yeah? Scam exposed, plan cooking, dinner parties, we're getting better here, and cocktails, how you prepare and enjoy cocktails. After you have too much cocktail, you take control of alcohol and power of laughter, yeah? In total, you have 235 quality information products. Now, here are some examples of the websites. They're beautifully designed. Do you like them? Yeah. You can edit it any way you want, put your name all over it. I'm not expecting you to sell all of the products. All you have to do is to come to we have a search engine because wide range of products, and you can go through and pick one that is in line with your passion, that you feel good about selling. Then you make sure one is working, then you add more as you go. Yeah, that's about the product package. Now, website is of course included in every single of those products you are going to receive. Where else can you get this many quality, exclusive information products with a resale license that you can sell and keep all the money? There isn't anywhere else. We are the only one has this many quality information products. Website hosting package, you don't have to understand all the details of it. All you need to know is that you will never have to worry about your website hosting for the next 2 years. For the next 2 years, one of the uncertainty of your online business is removed. Again, I'm not acting this, put this in as a reseller of someone. This is my very own website hosting company in 2007. Website hosting company, the first thing you need to look at is the reliability. Now, with my website hosting company in 2007, we had a 0 downtime, which means every single website that we host, across more than 500 servers. Every single one of them was online for every second of that year. That's reliability, right? And of course, include a lot of other things. We can host unlimited domain names for you. You don't have to buy website hosting anymore, including cPanel, Fantastical, WordPress. This is, I don't know if has come across this. WordPress is what allows you to have your very own blog. Now, the package value of this is easily $6,000. And also you have access to my viral traffic package. This has been my secret weapon to be able to generate and allow other people to have a brandable link. This is the key. Many people understand the power of viral marketing, but hardly any one of them practice to this extent. The reason is the lack of technology. We have this brandable link. You can have a personal PDF branding system, allow your resellers or your resellers of resellers of resellers to brand a copy of theirs, of that product on the fly. You can allow them to change their name, their website address, email address, affiliate links, whatever you allow them to change, they can change. Whatever you don't allow them to change will remain the same. No software to download. Everything is run from our server. Everything is going to run from our server. You don't have to worry about anything. The package value of this is easily $1,500. So now your options. We have 3 packages on offer. Which one would you like? Which one would you like? All of them. All of the packages, 1, 2, 3, the combined value is over 30,000 US dollars we're talking about. US dollar is the currency of internet. How much are you willing to pay for those packages? Hey, no one says anything? Let me ask you, how many of you like to have one of those packages for free? Not too many of you. I'm trying hard here, okay. How many of you like to have 2 of those packages for free? You see, I ask you to participate. If you don't raise your hand, you might miss out. Okay, let me ask you one more time. How many of you like to have all of those packages for free? Okay, now we got everyone, huh? Yeah, I understand exactly where you're coming from. I understand you need all of those to become successful on the internet. I haven't said yes to that free yet. Okay, I also understand after this weekend, you're going to be badly overwhelmed. You need to know, you need a roadmap. You need someone to hold you by the hand. Not only tell you what needs to be done, but also to show you exactly how to do everything. That's why I put this program together called the e-business in a box. It's like me working with you, holding you by the hand. 27 steps to online success that will help you to put every single building block of your online business into the right place, one by one, including developing your very own products. Also includes 8-week video e-course. I'm going to send you online. I don't like to overwhelm you. I'll send you a weekly video course. First week, I say, hello, this is Tom Hua. Welcome to my e-business box program. Today, we're going to do this. Then I leave you some homework. And a week later, I send you another one. For the very first 8 weeks, I like to hold you by the hand, get you started in the right direction, also keep you on the right track. And on top of that, I'll give you 12 DVD sets plus hundreds of online video tutorials. Everything. It's like a library, okay? You take the steps following by the video tutorials. Then if there's anything additional that you need to find out, just go for the DVD library or go online to play those online movie tutorial, video tutorial, whatever you call it, so that you can do whatever we ask you to do and pause and continue and play again if you want to. And this is going to be very, very valuable. And I promise you, I put every single thing that I know of that you need to become successful on the internet in this program. If after you enroll in my program, you identify that is anything that is missing because you need to learn how to do, you let me know, I put it in, no problems at all. From that point on, again, digital product, you see, that can benefit the rest of the people in the program as well. Of course, including that exclusive keyword market research tool that can help you to do your market research work. So cut down your market research time from weeks, months, to matter of hours. And of course, I'm going to give you this golden keyword database. Remember how important golden keyword database are? And break down into different categories, but in total you have 280,000, 1, 2, 3 word keywords with all the details as how many websites are offering free content, how many websites are competing over pay-per-click programs, and how much they are paying for each of those keywords. If you are smart enough, I'm going to give you in spreadsheet. If you are smart enough, you can easily do all kind of market research even offline using my database. You can take, say, the number of the websites offering free content divided by, how much they're paying for each keyword, for the pay-per-click program participants. Then you can have all kinds of indication of how competitive the market is using all different kind of calculations. Are you with me? Yeah. So if you have absolutely no idea as what kind of product you're going to sell, go for the database. How many keywords that you have to identify to become successful on the internet? Out of 280,000 of them, everything, of course, plus much, much more. The value of this program is $4,997. I put everything. I've been doing this for long enough. Since the release of my free-to-sell, I have been teaching people how to market digital products since 2000. I've been doing this for long enough. I know exactly what you need from absolute nothing. I will presume you as a piece of blank paper. Of course, for those advanced internet marketers, there's a lot of valuable resources there as well. So now, let me ask you, how many of you like to be ranked high at Google? Just like my website hosting company, like #1 out of few hundred million websites. It's amazing. Now, I'm so proud of being able to offer this. Anyone of you heard a company called Melbourne IT in Melbourne? Yeah, they are one of the leading internet companies in Australia, public listed. They came to me, they wanted to buy my website hosting division because most of their clients are corporate clients. And they heard my hosting company, they came to me, they say, Tom, we like to look at the lower end of the market. So they try to compete also. So I told them, look, this baby is mine, still very young, very sexy, still growing. I don't need your cash. I don't like to sell it to you. So we sit down and talk about some other things. I said, look, maybe there's something else that we can, promote for you, collaborate, in a different way rather than selling you my website hosting business. So they say, yeah, we have a very good professional team of search engine optimization. Now, they make no jokes, okay? These people, I guess, it's not confirmed. I guess some of them used to work with Google or somehow they understand deeply how to make it happen. Then I told them, look, it's all right for me to promote your product to my services, to my customers, but you need to prove it's working. So I give them a task. I say, do for my website and make sure it works. Then I promote your services to my customers, which they did, which is the case study that you've seen earlier in my presentation. Now we promise top 20 when we provide the service, but really 90% of the customers achieve top 10. It's a public listed company, so they don't mark around, very expensive, but I'm in the position to offer it to you as a part of my package. And this will give you a lot of qualified traffic for free. Okay, so now, this is the technical process they are going to go through. If you already have a website, search engine optimization can be done immediately, but if you haven't got your website yet, you can use this service when you are ready. They're going to look at your website when you're ready. They give you a report about this thick, but the good news is you don't need to read anything about it. They're going to give that to my technical team. All you have to do is to give the permission, give the authorization. You say, all you have to do is to say the word yes. Melbourne IT will come up with all the suggestions as what kind of things that you need to do to your website to make it happen. And all you have to say is, go ahead. Then my team will do all the implementation for you. Because you see, I have people working for me from China, lots of young, talented people. They are just as good, but we don't pay them as much as if they were in Australia. You understand what I'm saying? We're talking about global resources here. Again, you can leverage on that as well. So the value of this, if you pick it up on the phone, call Melbourne IT, they'll give you a quote of $2,925, but you don't have to pay for that. But one thing important, first come, first serve, because we have very small professional team. We can only do certain limited number of websites at any given time to be able to do a good job. We can't do too many of them. So first come, first serve. Okay, when you're ready, you need to place your order so that we can mark you as the #1 new customer. Okay, here we go. We have 5 packages now on offer. The total value of this is $38,000. Of course, because you are very special to me, I'm not going to charge you $38,000, not even $30,000, not even $25,000, not even $20,000, not even $15,000, not even $12,000, not even $10,000. Are we getting better or getting worse? You want me to stop or you want me to continue? The screen is definitely a little too small, right? Okay, let's start again. I'm not going to charge you $10,000, not even $9,000, not even $8,000, not even $7,000, not even $6,000, not even $5,000. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try very, very hard because this is the very last time for me to speak in Sydney before the end of the year. you're going to have the first package, product package, for free as a bonus. The second package, website hosting package, you can also have it for free as a bonus. The third package, as you asked, you want those 3 packages for free, right? Viral traffic package, you can also have it as a free bonus. But you understand, I can't give you everything for free. It costs me a lot of money to have those state-of-art of website hosting facility, provide you with search engine optimization service. Took me a lot of effort to develop those videos, DVDs, and so on. So the combined value of package number 4 and 5 alone is what? $7,922 US dollars. I'm going to give you 40% off again. So that's $4,777 in US. But I don't know why our money suddenly took a dive compared with a few months ago. We used to be almost neck to neck, with Australian dollars and the US dollars. I don't know the reason, but here I'm going to help you to be able to access my packages. So again, I give you, really, it's another 40% off. So let's make it in Australian dollars, $4,777. You have all of those 5 packages. And I understand how valuable my packages are, and I like to allow every single one of you to be able to access these packages. So there's another option. You pay only $1,777 today, then plus 2 more installments in 30 and 60 days. How many of you like to have some bonuses? Good bonuses? You like to have some bonuses? Okay. I'm going to do my very best to really give you an offer that is too good to be refused. Special bonus number 1, I'm going to give you a limited email and phone support for the next 2 years. We will help you to deal with any challenges you might have until your website is up and running profitably. The good news is we are in Australia here. I have an office in Melbourne. You can pick up the phone and call us anytime you want. Of course, via email, e-ticketing system. We'll support you for the next 2 years. So the value of this is easily $1,000. Special bonus number 2, I will personally configure your viral marketing system for you so that you achieve the maximum impact with your viral marketing campaign. This will give you long-term traffic for many years to come. The value of that is easily $1,000. For the first 17 clients, I'll also give you a special bonus number 3. We will build a unique website for you based on your taste, your passion, and your niche market as a free bonus. However you like it. It's not template-based or anything. Again, I have talented young graphic designers back in China. They do beautiful work, but we don't have to spend as much to have those resources. Again, this is what you can leverage. We'll do a website for you based on however you like it as a free bonus. The value of this is easily $1,000. For the first 17 clients, again, before Christmas, I'm only taking 17 new clients. Special bonus number 4, we will give you the World Internet Passport. I have 17 of them at the back of the room. They look like this. World Internet Passport. And this will allow you and your partner or business partner to come to our world-leading internet marketing seminars in the world for free as my guests for the next 12 months. We do at least once in Australia, at least once in the United States, at least once in UK, at least once in Asia, sometimes in Canada, and some in Japan, even in China. We do that from time to time as well. You can come to any one of those seminars, or you can come to all of this if you like, as my guests. And guess what? I'm going to do something really, really crazy. So I altered this PowerPoint here to have this additional special bonus. I'll give you the master resale license to our World Internet Summit 2008 Australia DVDs. Not only you can sell the DVDs, but also you can sell the resale license of the DVDs. Are you with me? You can sell the DVDs for $997. Or on top of that, you could also sell the license of selling those DVDs for $4,997 if you want. And the value of this is easily $15,000. Special bonus number 5. This is never offered before. I'll give you also the resale license to this very program of mine, e-business in a box. You earn $2,500 every sale that you make. All you have to do is to give the person to spread the word around After you benefit from my program, tell other people how much you learn from my program. And if any one of them is interested in it, let 21st century people know. Then we'll follow up. We send them a presentation DVD. We close them. Then for every sale we make from there, you are going to get paid for $2,500. I never offered this before. I was the only one till today was able to sell that program to the others. But you now can sell it. We're going to fulfill everything, take care of them, and you get paid for $2,500 for every sale that you make. So the value of this is easily, again, $15,000. Special bonus number 6. This is going to blow you away. Let me be your joint venture partner. I will promote your product to my list of over 100,000 people for free. The value of this is priceless. I have 100,000 people I accumulated for the last 10 years in my customer database. Most of them are internet marketers, but guess what? At the same time, they're ordinary people. Some of them play golf, some of them train dogs, right? If you have a product that is suitable for genuine audience, I will promote your product, endorse your product, to send a broadcast to my customer database of 100,000 people. A good percentage of these people would be interested in buying your product. But we can make it even more powerful because I'm going to teach you how to put an affiliate program together. So next thing you know is today Tom Hua have promoted your product to his customer database of 100,000 people. And the next thing you know is there are potentially thousands upon thousands of the rest of the experienced internet marketers could promote your product for you as your affiliates. Are you with me? If they buy, that's great. If they don't, if they see the product has potential, not necessary to be benefit for themselves, but they see the potential that can be potentially benefit for other people. They're promoted as your affiliates. What else can I do? This traffic is going to be guaranteed. Sales is going to be guaranteed. Depending on the nature of the product that you're going to promote, of course, the performance of your website, but it will help you to achieve the maximum result of that. What else can I do to make you cash faster? I put the single valuable asset of my online business in your hands so that you can have instant access to that many qualified people. You still want bonuses, huh? This is going to be the very last one. I'm going to give you a surprise bonus. And I can't tell you what that is, otherwise it wouldn't be a surprise. So the total value of my package offers is, I think this is incorrect. In fact, it's a lot more than $70,000 because I was putting more bonuses this morning without changing this figure. In fact, the total value of my package is well over, I think, $100,000 now. Thank you. What else can we do to help you more? Seriously, I mean, I've been doing this long enough. Consider this. How many Asian speakers, Chinese speakers have you been hearing from this weekend? Not many, huh? Perhaps I'm the only one. Don't you think I have to be twice good as I appear to be before Jamie even considered to put me on this stage? Seriously, we work really hard. We give you everything that you would ever imagine that you need to become successful on the internet. Is there a risk? Oh yes, everything you do, there is a risk. But today I'm going to help you to remove the risk totally so that you can have a peace of mind to try my program for the next 30 days. For any reason that if you don't feel like that program is for you, let us know. We'll refund you money back. I don't really need you another $4,007, but you need to give yourself an opportunity to take a look at this, the most powerful media, the biggest marketplace human history has ever created. Really, there's no risk for you if you enroll in my program. But there is a risk, really. If you don't do anything about it today, then you are risking to miss out the biggest opportunity of your lifetime. That's where the risk is. The biggest risk in today's situation, in today's economic climate, is you do absolutely nothing. Now that's the biggest risk you could ever risk. Internet business opportunity has given me great wealth, ultimate freedom, endless happiness. You can have it all. All you need is the knowledge. Of course, the tools and the resources so that you can get there much, 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 much faster. Believe me or not. Took me 17 months before I made my very first sale on the internet. 17 months, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to take that long now. Not even 17 weeks. Not even 17 days. Because we put everything that we learned in hard way so that you can learn much, 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 much faster. You need to do it today because I know that if you don't do it today, you'll never do it. And then you need to do it now to be able to take the full advantage of my program. Money is great, but money is not everything. Here's a photograph of my happy family. I bought this house for only $1.7 million. Now the market is shaking. It used to worth over $4 million. But when I bought it, it was 1.7. We went there. My wife liked it. The next weekend was her 30th birthday. So I bought it without even having to talk to the bank. So we don't care, whether the market goes up and down. We don't own a cent on this house. Isn't that a beautiful feeling when you can buy things that without even have to talk into the bank? And as a birthday gift for my beautiful wife, right? So money is great, but money is not everything. You are going to make money to become successful. It's not because of only you. You are going to do it for the ones who love you, and you are going to do it for the ones who you love. Yes, we have a tennis court, and speaking about being successful, you need to do something about your life. No one else can be more responsible than yourself. If you don't do anything, nothing is going to happen. Everything that you do today is going to contribute to your future. So regardless what you do this weekend, really is going to be educational. You have to take some programs home so that you can implement what you are going to learn, what you have been learning. You have to take something home so that you can practice whatever you are learning. Regardless which program you are going to enroll, I wish you every success and happiness. My name is Tom Hua, and I thank you very much for having me. I thank you. Thank you.